another regaling of strange fantasy. Obscure odysseys meant to shock the nervous system and stir the very core of your soul. Tonight's tale is of melody and murder. Emotions give life through the chords of music, but the uncertainty of one's feelings could expose you as a vessel possessing the spirit until nothing remains. In this installment entitled Dance of the Dead.
You're late, Jules.
I know. I'm sorry, little brother. Were you waiting long?
Not too long, no.
Well, that's good. So, how was your flight?
It's fine.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Has Cyrus shown yet?
Mm-hmm. He's at the lawyer's office. Is everything all right, Georgie?
No, actually, everything is not all right. First off, you, me, and Cyrus, whom I haven't spoken to in nearly a decade, all had to fly out here to Wanker, Germany. It's not cheap, you know.
The fare is being reimbursed at the lawyer's office.
Great. Besides the point, Jules. We're here for a will reading for some long-lost uncle we've never heard of. I mean, come on. Just send me a bloody email, for Christ's sakes.
Someone's in a foul mood.
Yeah, all right, yeah. You're right, yes. I guess I am a bit nervous to see Cyrus again. Did he seem at all thrilled with me coming?
Sure he's thrilled. Between you, me, and the car, I'd say he's a bit nervous to see you too.
Really? I mean, that's good, right?
Don't be so thick, Georgie. Of course it's a good thing. We all haven't been together like this since...
Mum's funeral, I know.
Listen to me, Georgie. Cyrus is our older brother, and he will always love us. We will always love each other. You understand?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I know. It's good to see you again, Jules. I missed you.
Oh, that's so queer.
Willkommen. George and Julia Quinton, I presume?
Yes, Mr. Anwalt, correct?
Yeah, please take a seat.
Thank you, Mr. Anwalt.
Please, call me Hans. After all, I am officiating your dear uncle's will.
Actually, we hardly knew him.
Georgie.
What?
It's not polite. My apologies for Georgie. Where has Cyrus gone to?
Your other brother went ahead to get started on renovating the grounds. He has already signed the appropriate documents for his portion of the inheritance. If you're ready, we can get started.
Yes, of course.
Wunderbar. Alrighty, so your uncle, the late Klaus Quinton, has named only 3 heirs in his last will and testament. Frau Julia Quinton, Herr George Quinton, and Herr Cyrus Quinton. To each of you, Herr Klaus has bequeathed his estate in Luxembourg. And all worldly possessions residing therein shall be divided equally and fairly amongst the aforementioned. As I have already explained to Cyrus, you have complete reign over the property. It is yours now. If you so wish to part with the estate, all parties involved must come to a mutual agreement, and all signatures must be represented in Article 48b of the will. Is this to be understood?
Yes, I do believe we understand.
Wunderbar. Any questions for me?
Yeah, how did our uncle die?
George, knock it off.
What? I legitimately want to know.
It's quite all right, mein Lieben. I would be more than happy to explain this further. You see, your uncle was well known here in Germany, and, how you say, a celebrity.
A celebrity? He was famous? In what regard, exactly?
He was a musiker, a composer for theatre, very beautiful ballets and such. Your uncle's play, Verlor mit Lieben, brought my wife and I to tears. We cherish that memory dearly. So full of life, your uncle. Shame to have passed so soon.
Right. So, pardon me in advance for asking, alright? But you haven't answered my question. How did he die?
In fairness, I am a bit more than curious myself at this point.
Yeah, about that. The events of your uncle's death are quite gruesome.
Do go on.
Yeah, so your uncle was married to a very beautiful young woman by the name of Rose Adler Quinton. After 20 years, they appeared to be the perfect couple. However, the success from your uncle's career casts a large shadow, so to speak. One evening, Rose went out for her daily commute into the city, and your uncle rehearsed with the dancers for his upcoming ballet. Your uncle was in love with Ada Vogt, one of the young dancers in his troupe. He called the rehearsal early and sent them all on their way, except for Ada. Rose soon arrived and found them in the act atop his beloved grand piano. Having had her suspicions, she was prepared with a loaded Ruger. Rose murdered that poor girl, then murdered your uncle, and then killed herself. My deepest sympathies for this tragic news.
I don't know what to say.
I've got a few ideas.
Don't bother.
Just hold on, Jules. Why just us, eh? Why our names?
I am afraid I have no answer, young man.
Georgie, stop.
What? How come Mum never told us that she had a brother?
What does it matter?
'Cause when Mum died, she left us with nothing. Now some mystery uncle we've never heard of dies and leaves just me, you, and Cyrus, everything he's got. I mean, come on, what the hell's this all about?
I could give you a moment alone to convene.
Not necessary. We'll just take the address and sign what's needed to be on our way, thank you.
Jesus, is this where the monsters live?
Just get out. Get the gate, yeah?
Why are you being cold for? I only said the truth back there.
That may be your definition of truth, Georgie, but it doesn't mean it's mine. I loved Mum. I was there for her when things got rough, and I was there when she died.
We all had to experience those things, Jules.
Not like I did. That's not fair. It wasn't fair. I watched her die, God damn it. Me. Not you, not Cyrus, just me. It's not fair.
Jules, look at me, alright? Look, hey. None of what happened back then is anybody's fault. Especially not yours. God, I know you were on the front line with Mum. I mean, who the hell would have guessed that she died just 3 days after the diagnosis? Hey, we all loved Mum. I'm so sorry for being an ass back in the lawyer's office. I just tend to get a bit frustrated when I don't understand something.
Oh, Georgie. You're a good little brother. Now, go get the gate, yeah?
Yeah, all right.
Jeez, no one ever mentioned that this would be an actual mansion.
Yeah, guess our Unc never did much upkeep at the place, eh? Do you think it's haunted?
Haunted? God, I hope not. Well, I guess we're here.
Good enough. Whew. I am a bit nervous to see Cyrus. You've talked with him, right? He for sure knows I'm coming. I just don't want to get hit in the face is all.
Yes, he definitely knows you're going to be here. But what happened in the past is in the past. Maybe Uncle Klaus put us in his will to bring us closer together again.
Doubtful, but all right. Good enough for me. Ready?
Let's do it.
Finally! I was getting a little worried you might have got lost. Hello, Georgie.
Cyrus?
Get over here, you big lummox. Show me some love. God, I've missed you, Georgie boy. Let me have a look at you. Aye, you've grown quite the handsome beast.
Thank you, Cyrus. It's been a long time.
I'd say so. 13 years ain't no short stint. But it looks like you've kept your nose clean. Do come in. Come on in. The inside is just as magnanimous.
I say, this mansion is absolutely marvelous. A chandelier for every room, and all of these windows. Stunning.
Aye. The windows. I arrived as the sun was setting, and I must admit, I walked into the most exquisite hue of orange and red. Beautifully filled everything I saw.
Oh, that sounds wonderful, Cyrus. I've already fallen in love with the place. What do you think, Georgie?
It's all right. It's big.
Spoken like a true poet, Georgie.
What did you expect? It's late and I'm tired.
Speaking of, I fixed up both your rooms.
Really?
They're ready to go.
Now that is a beautiful thing.
Right. Russo, follow me. This will be your room, Georgie. Not too shabby.
Yeah, not too shabby at all. Well, if it's not too much trouble, I'm going to bed. We'll catch up in the morning, yeah?
Of course, dear brother. Jules will be just across the hall here, and I'll be down at the end. Sleep well, eh?
Night, Jules.
Good night, Georgie.
Huh? Who's playing that music? It's nearly 3 in the bloody morning. Shut it down! God. Does no one understand common decency anymore? God damn it. Oh, the lights are off. Who plays the piano in the dark? Hello? All right. Is someone there? All right. This isn't funny anymore. Who's there? Come out and show yourself. Holy hell! Hey, wake up! Wake up! Hey, there's someone in the house!
What the hell are you going on about?
What's wrong, Georgie? What is it?
I heard someone or something.
Calm down, Georgie. We can't understand you.
Well, something's happened. You're as white as a ghost.
Okay. There is someone else in the house with us. I heard them calling out to me.
Preposterous. There's no one in this house.
You were saying?
I'll be right back.
Where do you think he's going?
He got me.
All right, then. Let's go have a look about the place.
Where did you get a gun, Cyrus?
Now that's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
But a gun? Is that absolutely necessary?
Don't be so yellow, Jules.
Mind your sister, Georgie. Now let's move out.
So, that bang sounded like it came from the kitchen.
Agreed. To the kitchen, then.
Can we have the lights on while we scour for our culprit?
Good idea. Georgie, hit them lights, yeah?
On it.
Georgie, the lights, please.
I'm trying. They're not coming on.
Let me have a look. Must have burned a fuse. I think I saw a box outside earlier.
I've got a torch.
Perfect, Georgie boy.
Why do you have a lighter, Georgie?
I like to have a smoke every now and again. What's the bother?
Georgie, smoking, really? It's revolting.
We've all got our habits, Jules. What the hell was that?
Keep quiet. Both of you get behind me now.
It's in the kitchen.
All right, it's over. Come out and show yourself. I've got a lovely bullet with your name all over it.
I can hardly see anything.
Georgie, give me the light. I don't see anybody.
Look! The kitchen door is wide open!
Do you think they ran off?
Possible. Mind your step. There's broken glass all over the floor.
How odd.
I think I could see someone standing outside in the distance there.
Where?
There, just beyond the barn. Someone's standing there by that tree.
I don't see anyone.
I'm going after them.
No!
George!
Wait!
Hey, you! There! Oh, jeez. Hey, old man. Who the hell are you?
I am Olaf. I tend to the cemetery grounds. Who the hell are you?
Cemetery?
Well, look around you, boy. Gravestones as far as the eye can see.
Jesus, mate.
Georgie, you can't just run off like that. What if something happened to you?
Are they with you, Georgie?
Hey, you don't get to call me that. You got me, old man?
Who's this, Georgie?
This old man's Olaf. Apparently he tends to the cemetery grounds.
Cemetery? Oh my.
Terribly sorry for the disturbance, sir.
No trouble at all.
You're English?
Indeed I am, madam. I was raised in Manchester, and a turn of fate landed me here in my older age. I must say, I'm rather relieved that the new tenants of House Quentin are of English descent. Better that way. You are the new tenants.
Yes, quite. I am Julia Quentin, and these are my two brothers, Cyrus, and of course you've already met George. We're Klaus Quentin's niece and nephews.
Ah, yes. I can see the resemblance. My condolences for your loss.
Thank you, Olaf. Did you know our uncle well?
Somewhat, yes. We talk often of music, and his missus would bring me a hot meal every evening just before dusk. They were a very generous and lively bunch.
It's nice to hear.
Yeah, listen, mate, I've got to ask at this point. Were you in our house tonight?
What?
Georgie!
What? Cyrus, back me up on this.
If you would mind, Mr. Olaf, please answer his question.
I most certainly was not. Why would you think that? We've just met.
Well, I was awoken by someone playing the piano in the house. And I heard voices. And the kitchen door was wide open. That's how I spotted you standing out here.
Playing the piano, you say?
I didn't stutter, mate.
This is quite unnerving, to say the least.
What is Mr. Olaf?
Well, ever since your uncle and his missus passed, I've heard that old piano of his being played almost every night, round this time. The tune goes something like da 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 da.
You heard the song too, old man.
Is this a gag of some sort? It's not very humorous.
I'm afraid not, my dear. When something as awful as what occurred in the house behind closed doors, it can leave an impression. My only fear is that, well, I've heard that song before, and it's not one of your uncles. God, I wish it was. But we'd have a chance at arresting his spirit. Oh, but no. I've heard that no good song before. A song of evil. This could be dangerous.
Are you trying to say the house is actually haunted? Okay, I've heard enough. Come on, everyone, back to bed. This old man has lost his bloody marbles.
Just wait a tick, Georgie. Mr. Olaf, is what you're saying true? Do you honestly believe in the supernatural?
Without a doubt, my boy.
Did you witness the murder of our uncle?
Regretfully, yes. Yes, I did. I was out here tending to the yard when the first gunshot went off. I was in shock, not knowing what to do exactly. Then I heard the second gunshot, so I ran to the house and entered through the kitchen door. When I got to the living area, it was too late. There was nothing I could do. The missus looked up at me with a hollowed-eyed stare, her face still dripping with warm blood. Then she raised the gun to her chin and shot herself. It would behoove you to leave this place and never look back. It is cursed.
That's a hell of a bedtime story, old man. Well, we'll be seeing you.
You've been warned! Leave now or suffer the consequences!
Can you believe that, old man? What a load of bollocks. He's just trying to spook us, is all.
Well, he did a bang-up job of it. I doubt I'll be able to fall back asleep after this little fiasco.
Understandable. But don't let that old sog get to you, Jules. Right, Cyrus? Cyrus? Cyrus?
What is it?
Are you feeling all right, Cyrus?
I honestly, no. The closer we get to the house, the more I feel different. Like I'm losing me focus.
Yeah, you're gonna have to try a lot harder than that, mate.
Are you really trying to get us with that?
I'm being serious. I'm not feeling.
Cyrus!
Jesus! Cyrus! Cyrus, wake up, mate, come on.
Did you see how he just fell?
How do you just lose consciousness like that?
Help me get him up.
Oh, this bastard is heavy.
Go lift! Keep going!
I'm moving over to the couch.
There. Phew. What do you think happened to him, Georgie?
Got no earthly clue. Should we phone for a doctor?
Not just yet. Let's see if we can wake him up. Cyrus? Cyrus, can you hear me?
Quit touching me.
There he is. Hey, big guy. You feeling all right?
Don't touch me!
All right. No touching. Got it.
Can you stand yet, Cyrus?
Cyrus, is that what you call this ape?
I think he might have hit his head when he fell. Cyrus, are you okay? Do you know where we are?
Get out of my way. Do either of you believe in God?
Of course we do, Cyrus. What kind of question is that?
Then you are fools.
Why is that?
Because there's no God. There's nothing but darkness and pain. That is God.
Cyrus, you're scaring me.
That is no longer my name, pitiful child.
Listen, Cyrus, why don't we, just all go back to bed, yeah? I'm sure a solid night's rest would do us all some good.
I've already warned you about touching me.
Ah! What the hell, Cyrus? Ah.
Cyrus, please stop this! Oh!
Hey, you son of a bitch, you don't hit our sister!
Oh, yeah? And what are you gonna do about it, Georgie?
Cut your goddamn throat is what I'll do, you crooked bastard!
Well, come on. Come get me. Now, one more step there, Georgie, or I'll be forced to do something that would be very easy for me. Like shooting a filthy dog.
What's happened to you, Cyrus? This isn't you, mate.
That Cyrus is dead. Forget about him. There's only me now. Cyrus the Improved. You know, I didn't think that name would stick, but I'm really quite fond of it now. Cyrus has a nice ring to it,
You're not making any sense, brother. Please, this isn't right.
Am I not being clear enough? Allow me to straighten things out a bit. I have killed the Cyrus you knew and loved, and now I am the captain of this flesh vessel. Let me ask you, Georgie, did you like my song? It was to lure you closer to me, but then I saw this slab of beef and, well, I just couldn't resist. Oh. Would you look at who decided to wake up?
I'm going to kill you.
Funny, because I was thinking the same thing. Or rather, we were thinking the same thing. How are you adjusting to the new vessel?
It's a bit small, but it'll do just fine.
Jules?
Home?
I think he meant you, darling.
Is that what they call this?
Old man?
Speak up, Georgie. It's impolite to whisper amongst company.
Yeah, alright. I said, rest easy, brother.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Grab the gun, my boy!
Olaf the Holy! You goddamned coward! How dare you!
Back away from him, Jules. Olaf the Holy? What the hell is going on with this night?
Oh, god damn it. One thing I hate about these soft bodies, they're so easily beaten. Oh, so Georgie's got the gun now, eh?
We've got company.
I thought I smelt the putrid nectar of holy flowers. Olaf the coward. Hello, old friend.
When will you foul demons learn? The waking world is not of your domain. I cast you back to the depraved darkness.
Time has only made you more foolish, old man.
George, you must destroy them. Shoot them now! Aim for the head!
Shoot them? But they're my family, I can't!
They're only imitations of the ones you once loved. There is nothing you can do for them now, except lay them to rest.
I can't.
Allow me to give you some incentive.
Holy hell!
Now you're getting the right idea.
You've completely gutted him!
It was about time the old bastard died. I've been waiting to do that for half a century.
Oh, God. The old man was right. You're not Cyrus anymore. And Jules. Oh, my dear Jules. I'm so sorry. Oh, God.
Come join us, Georgie. There's so much to be offered here.
God.
Georgie? Why are you pointing that gun at me, Georgie? Help me. It hurts so much. I'm scared.
You're not her anymore. Not anymore.
Georgie, I'm frightened.
I know. Me too. I'm sorry, Jules. Say hello to Mum for me, yeah? Oh, God. Oh, God.
Well. Look who finally grew a pair.
You haven't the slightest of who I am or what I could do. God. Cyrus, if you're still in there, please know I'm so sorry. Sorry that I ran away when Mum was dying. And I'm sorry that we didn't talk more.
Georgie, wait.
I love you. God. God damn it! I can't. Oh, just do it already. Just do it. Oh, God. I can't. I just can't. Please, God. I've got nothing left. Please give me the strength to end this. To my beloved brother and sister, I lay you down to rest. Not sure how all this came to pass, but I know that I will not run away again. I'll pick up where Orloff left off, as some sort of deified keeper of the damned, to ensure that nothing like this ever happens again. I found some books and journals in the old man's shack. They're peculiar, but I believe those words are here to help guide me in my mission now. I will watch over you, and I will not falter. I will do good with this life, till the next one comes. I love you both. May you rest in peace. Dash and stash.
To edify oneself is to expose the absence of truth and eliminate all ignorant doubt, until what was once revered as weakness is now a harmonious strength with which to wield and conquer. Thus concludes tonight's libretto of strange fantasy. Tune in next week for another look into the strange and obscure.
Librettos of Strange Fantasy presented Dance of the Dead, written and produced by Travis Scarbro and Trey Gonzales. The players of tonight's tale are as follows: Martina Ohlhauser as Julia Quinton, Travis Scarbro as George Quinton, Heath Allyn as the lawyer Hans Onwalt, and Trey Gonzales as Cyrus Quinton and Orloff the Holy. Librettos of Strange Fantasy is copyright 2016 Burke Funk Media, all rights reserved. All characters appearing in this work are fictitious. Any resemblance to real persons living or dead is purely coincidental.